4 fights on the card. Leonardo Rubalcaba gets things started, the Mexican fighter, and then it's Ernesto Mercado taking on the very faded former champion Jose Pedraza.
Not to say that.
Okay, he's lost 4 in a row, including a stunning knockout.
I'm not telling people he stinks.
Andy Cruz, the Cuban sensation in his toughest ever fight against Omar Salcido. And then, of course, the main event, Pacheco and Nelson.
Touch gloves, let's go.
2 inches.
Boy, Mercado's coming out hot. Oh, and a straight right hand. And Rubalcaba is maybe freezing under the bright lights of Vegas here in round 1. Oh, nice left hand from Mercado. Everything's landing for this guy until that. He just got checked by Rubalcaba's right hand.
Brilliant right hand from Rubalcaba. Caught him up in the exchange.
Just when things couldn't be going any better, they couldn't be going much worse for Mercado. And there's a little flurry. Not going to do much damage, but it looks good.
Yeah, it's the right strategy for Mercado.
There's that overhand right he's been teeing up. And Rubalcaba is basically letting Mercado kind of impose his will on him. He's still maybe winning the round, Chris, but this isn't the type of fight he wants.
I don't know if he's winning these rounds either. Again, it's 1 good shot or 2 good shots for Rubalcaba, and then this type of exchange from Mercado. He was losing the majority of that first round, but since then, most of these rounds, the activity, the accuracy, they've all been in favor of Israel Mercado.
Oh, that right hand, a chopping down motion from Rubalcaba.
Whoa. That was low. Time out.
It might take a point here.
Over there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's crucial.
1 point deduction,
Yeah.
low blow.
That is a very big deal
1 point deduction, low blow.
for a fighter who's doing everything he could to get back in this match after being knocked out in the first round.
Both these guys have to have a real sense of urgency. Mercado for those 2-point deduction, the point deduction and the 10-8 round, and Rubalcaba for basically how every other round has gone.
Oh, he walks right into that right hand. And maybe he's become a little too eager, but there's an uppercut scored for Rubalcaba. This round looks like the first round.
This is a very exciting fight.
Rubalcaba saw the record of Israel Mercado, saw the age of Mercado, and just thought he was a class better. I don't think he expected this type of output, this type of energy from Mercado.
Yeah, he's
Mercado's hurting him. And these small punches are starting to add up into one big problem here in the 8th. You can see the look on the face of Rubalcaba. He doesn't know what to do.
Look at Mercado, he's letting his hands go from all angles.
Mercado may get a knockdown here in the 8th if he keeps this up. Rubalcaba hanging on. He may need a knockdown, Shakur.
Yeah, I think he kind of took over this last round, man.
Nothing
This is his
technical.
fight.
Nothing technical about this style right now. Just pure fighting.
Incredible effort from Mercado. He clipped him again. He's pounding his chest.
Oh!
Win or lose, a standing ovation should be given to Israel Mercado.
Zachary Young, 76-74, Mercado. Chris Migliori and Dave Moretti both scored this bout 75-75. We have a majority draw.
And it turns out that point deduction proved costly for Israel Mercado.
Mercado 5'10" with a 74-inch reach, taller and longer than the former champ Pedraza. Round 2 scheduled for 10.
Now the corner of Tito Mercado between rounds emphasizes the need to go back downstairs to the body. They want to get that high guard of Pedraza down. One of the best shots that Mercado throws is that counter left. If Pedraza's going to keep coming forward, if his hands are down, he can get him clean with that shot. But those things accumulate.
Definitely. Another one. Oh, that's a great shot.
Chopping right hand from Mercado, who I'm sure saw what his uncle did in the previous fight, the effort he expended to get that draw against Rubalcaba.
Yeah, that was great.
Being the front foot fighter, but as he's chasing Mercado around, he's not throwing any punches.
That right to the body backed him up 3 steps. Clipped him again. Not good signs if you read the body language of Pedraza.
Oh, don't push his head down.
Nice. Oh, that dropped him. That dropped the former champ, and he's in a world of hurt.
You know, that looked like one of those discombobulating shots right on the temple. It is really tough to recover from that.
It's over. Ernesto Mercado promised a knockout, and he delivered.
Declaring your winner by TKO, he's still undefeated, Ernesto Tito Mercado.
Cruz is 2 inches taller, although Salcido will have a slight 1-inch reach advantage.
Golpe legales, legal punches, here for you, legal punches, here for you. Touch gloves, look to both of you. Buena suerte los dos.
Cruz tried to leave Cuba unsuccessfully in 2022 and was permanently removed from the Cuban national team. His $400 a month stipend was taken away, his access to training facilities. He said all he could do was shadow box and run, and considered selling peanuts for a living until he was able to escape Cuba and come to America. So he's living the dream right now as he lands a right hand, and now he's getting more comfortable. Salcedo, also a student in Mexico, studying economics. Cruz a little more comfortable now just to stay in front of Salcedo instead of constantly moving.
And Cruz is a great defensive fighter. You can see certainly dedication to the body from Salcedo in this round. A good combination up top from Andy Cruz.
Cruz is feeling it tonight.
Para la campana.
So much faster. Left hand from Cruz. Nice counter right, and that buckled the legs of Salcido. Cruz is having his way right now. You gotta be careful for that. You gotta watch out.
It's gotta be so frustrating for a fighter to see an opponent just a little bit out of range.
Yeah, I think he knows his distance real good.
Whoa, left hand. Andy Cruz said no, but they hurt him a little bit. And that's the moment I was talking about. Salcedo won it. Just a ray of sunshine, and now he's got it.
That's the only thing about Andy. Andy kind of loses focus at times in fights.
Yeah, he did it against Antonio Moran. Took that straight right hand.
I'm not a fan of the southpaw switch.
Why not?
Just because everything is working from the other side, so there's really no point in switching.
Oh, there's the
but he
right
landed,
hand. There's the switch he was looking for, and he flipped it.
And he got his respect with that punch, too. Oh!
Andy Cruz taking a page out of Bud Crawford's book, going from lefty to righty. I want to see him switch back to left-handed again.
Yeah.
I liked it. There's a good moment for Salcedo. That right hand slipped through as well.
Yeah, I think Cruz a little bit off balance on that exchange. I don't think he got hit with anything big.
Well, the crowd, which is pro-Mexican right here, unhappy with that. They thought maybe Cruz was rocked a little bit. Oh, right hand, a good one from Cruz. And Salcedo showing us he's got a good chin. Good right from Cruz. Straight right hand. Maybe he can get it.
Yeah.
He's going for it. He's going for it. Salcedo's rocked. Hanging on for dear life. He refuses to let go. Can Cruz do it? Can he get it down? No, he cannot. Salcedo survives.
Your winner by unanimous decision. He's still undefeated and still the IBF International and WBA Continental Latin America's lightweight champion, Andy El Diamante Cruz.
Both of these men undefeated, and a real opportunity to turn some heads here tonight.
Obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. From here on up is good, from here on up is good. Touch gloves.
Good chopping right hand there.
And when it's coming from such a high angle, it can really do some damage. Oh, good right hand there for Pacheco.
This is just mixing it up. This is what I knew Steve and Bomac and the team would bring. They would bring a variety, and they were going to bring a puzzle tonight. That's what I knew.
No one ever agrees with me.
I'm sorry, but
Good right hand there for Pacheco.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that Steve is dictating everything. But like you said, Chris, I thought that Pacheco would be able to take control, especially with his hand speed.
Well, we got blood coming out now, and now Nelson's saying, I love it. Nelson saying this week he's surprised that Pacheco took the fight. I'm all wrong for him, he said.
That was a good body shot there from Diego Pacheco. That left hand landed just above the belt line.
Activity from the outside has stopped, but certainly not as many punches coming from Steve like earlier in the fight.
Yeah, that right hand is starting to do damage. Nelson's trying to play peekaboo and laugh it off, but it's not funny.
Now, I admire Nelson's courage here, but a firefight is not the kind of fight he wants against Diego Pacheco.
Nice uppercut again from Pacheco, who's got Nelson's blood all over him, and hit him with a left hook.
And he is shook.
On the belt.
Oh, nice left uppercut. Picture perfect from Pacheco.
You know, the thing that they don't talk about, the power punch is anything that's not a jab.
Whoa, nasty left hook. But give Nelson credit. He ate it. Seems like the fight is slowed down for Pacheco. He sees what Nelson's doing.
Good left hand for Pacheco right there.
Oh, there's a left hook. Nelson's left leg kind of locked up on him. Well, let's see how aggressive. Oh, there's your answer. And he's ready to go now. He's ready to go now. Nelson, code red time.
It'll be a hook or an uppercut.
That was an on-the-button straight right hand. I'm not sure how Steven Nelson stayed upright.
Oh, boy. They're just coming more and more regular and with more ferocity from Pacheco.
From the distance he's working at right now.
There's a left hand from Nelson. Total punches in round 10. There's a right hand. 50 thrown from Pacheco, 46 for Nelson.
You know, a couple good shots there from Steven Nelson. Kind of winding up. Look at that home run shot here, which you can't blame him. Pot shot again for the last 3 or 4 rounds.
I tell people all the time, you looked at my fights as if I was smothering myself.
Oh, almost lifted him off the canvas with an uppercut.
What an uppercut that was.
Man, a lot of respect for Steven Nelson coming out here in the 12th
he clipped him with the left hand.
I told you guys it was going to be hooks and overhand rights.
It was a miracle shot that he needed. Can he follow up on it? Is Pacheco hurt?
Well, you got to be careful.
Nelson going out on his shield. We salute you. The former Army veteran bringing all the ammunition here in the 12th.
No risk, no reward. Steven Nelson's taking some big risks out here.
Yeah, another right hand landed from Steve. Caught a body shot, though.
All of a sudden, we've got Gotti Ward. Oh, a nice left. Had him bouncing on one leg. Nelson refusing to go down.
On the back, on the back. Punch the ground, punch the ground. Halfway, on the back.
Great finish to the fight. Was it too little, too late?
Your winner by unanimous decision. He's still undefeated. And still the WBC USA and WBO International Super Middleweight Champion, Diego Pacheco.
All 3 judges in agreement. Pacheco 117, 111.